Hello, everyone. Good morning. So today is 9th of June. It's 7:23 a.m. Eastern Time in the morning. So key news for today is U.S. stock futures largely flat. China trade talks. So China trade talk in UK is the key news today. So that is, I think, market will keep an eye on that one. Well, there'll be some rumors in the market. Market will go up and down both ways the way it does. And that is what I see the key news today. Economic calendar, we do not have a lot on economic calendar, but we do have on Wednesday core CPI, core CPI month over month, year over year, and then on Thursday we have PPI. And the key is 10 years bond auction on Wednesday at 1 p.m. and then 30 years on Thursday. So 10 year will be the key on Wednesday. So let's say otherwise today and tomorrow the calendar is very light. The other thing I shared with you guys, which I do it every week, the market probability map. So this I do it on Sunday, every Sunday. This is the probability of Dow Jones, S&P 500, and Nasdaq Composite rising based on historical seasonality pattern on that particular day. So for today, 9th of June, Dow Jones historically has gone higher 57% of the time, 57% of the time S&P, 54% of the time Nasdaq. That sets up the bullish tone for the day. For tomorrow, it's 40, 39, 40, bearish, 45, 46, 48, bearish. We'll see how it goes. And then 12 June and 13 June looks bullish, right? Guys, thank you very much for watching my videos. Your support helps me producing all these daily market outlook, and then I'm going to start very soon weekly and monthly market outlook as well. I appreciate you guys following me on Twitter, YouTube. Subscribe me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter. Visit my website, twtlearning.com. Look at the testimonials, which I have got from many of my students whom I've trained. TWT Learning provides financial market education and research. We look for high probability investing, trading setup ideas, following market flows, technical price action, technical analysis, option flows, and all those. And I encourage you to join my training session, which I'm going to announce very soon. So stay in touch. Stay tuned. I will definitely announce and I'll share with you here as well. So let's go back to our charts. Dow Jones is still trading in the box, but the key thing is Dow Jones has broken this trend line on the weekly basis, which is a support today at 42,550, which is a good sign. So Dow Jones is going higher. I mean, Dow Jones was the first index to dip, and then it's moving higher, right? So let's see how it goes today. In the case of S&P also 6,000 and broke through this box. Same thing goes with Nasdaq. So all three indices are actually broke through a couple of previous weeks range, which is an encouraging sign. We'll see how it goes. Let's look at the futures. Okay, in the case of futures are on daily basis. Nasdaq MNQ futures are trading inside this box. Need to break this 21,947 to go to at least 22,300. We'll see how it does. If it does not break, then there will be a range trade in it. Let's go to E-mini or ES or MES trading inside the box. Let's go to the same as daily trading inside the box. Fails to break this one, can come down. Otherwise, it's going towards, once it's break, it's going to go at the high, which we have seen around 61,000, 6,150, 70. Right, let's look at volatility index. So UVXY, as mentioned last time, that it failed to break this trend line. It breaks 20, it has more room to go down. So far, 20 has been a very strong support. It breaks 20, we go down. And let me go back. Let me see. In the case of QQQ, What we are doing, QQQ actually penetrated this rising trend line. Now QQQ is likely to remain between 535 to 530, 529 range. All right, let's look at SPY. So SPY also broke through this trend line, retested. Now it's hovering, trading around this trend line. And on the downside, what I see is 593.94. It breaks the top, which is 600. Then probably we are going for at least a retest of this high, which is 609. So let's see how it goes today. Let's look at some of our key stocks. Tesla broke through this trend line, is holding this trend line. So let's say if it holds 285, it's going to range between 304 to 285. NVDA is close to this trend line, needs to hold 139 on the downside. And when it comes to AMD, just chopping in this range. We'll see if it can break 120 or it breaks 114. Let's see whatever happens. Alphabet, nothing, just chopping in between, facing resistance at 174, 175. AVGO has actually broken this rising trend line. That means AVGO is heading lower, but is very in a gradual fashion. Apple is facing this resistance, haven't been able to break this one, so I'll just keep an eye on how it behaves here. Microsoft is losing some steam here, but may still can go push higher a little bit, but for now, I'll just not look into Microsoft. Amazon, on the other hand, looks a little bit stronger, so let's see how if it's able to break 215, right? Let's look at gold, where it comes to gold, penetrated this trend line, broke through this trend line, retesting this trend line. So actually the key level on gold is 3,300. I will just keep it 33.18 it gives me, but I think it's basically 32.95, 32.98. Dollar is not doing anything. Dollar is waiting for, I think dollar is waiting for some news on the trade talk. So it is ranging between 99 and almost 98.40. It breaks down. I mean, 99 and 100 and 98.40. Either side it breaks is going to be the direction. When it comes to oil, oil has moved higher a little bit. Right. So oil is 63.52 is a support. Looks like a support now. 66 is the target. When it comes to 10-year yield, it's been flat for the last couple of weeks. Yeah, so last couple of weeks, it's 4.50. That's all from my side, guys. Have a wonderful day, and then we'll stay in touch. And I'm going to introduce very soon weekly market outlook, and at some point later in the future, it will be monthly market outlook. By the way, these market outlook are good, very good for whatever I give you the ideas. It's good for day to 1 week to 1 month, right? And this type of analytical technique applies on all time frame. It applies for long-term investing, short-term investing, medium-term investing, and as well as day trading and short-term swing trading. Good luck, guys. Have a nice, wonderful day. And then we'll connect. We'll see you tomorrow.